everybody, thanks for joining us today. Well, we made it as far as we can go on the trail. Too much snow for the bikes to go through. It's extremely soft. Beautiful day, and we're up here looking for a couple mines. We were up here about a week ago, and we did find the lower portal, but there was quite a bit of water, and it's actually pretty big, so our lighting wasn't going to be the greatest. So we came more prepared today, and hopefully we'll find a couple other adits, so stay tuned. All right, well, a quick walk up, and we've come to the core shack. They said in the reports, unfortunately, that it's been vandalized and rooted through. Weather and stuff has probably really caused a factor too. But that really messes with when new claim owners come. They'll actually come through and go over the core samples and stuff. And with newer technology and whatnot, it might be worth it for them to go, explore a little deeper. Quite a few here. Oh, some big samples too. That's big. That's a big core sample there. Sorry, guys. And then their numbers there. Probably how deep it went. 750 feet to 730 or 773 feet, most likely. That was how far these samples came out of. The lower adit, level 15, it's just right over here. Can't really see it from, well, we might be able to see it from where we are. They said that there was a lower camp at about 4,000 feet elevation. I'm not so sure if we're that high, but oh yeah. It's some.
See it all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of neat, eh? It is flakes for sure. Yeah. But it kind of, yeah, like it's like, is that part of like a hoist, or there was an aerial tram, but this might be part of the bunkhouse, because look at the bed frames and stuff. One right here, another one there. That kind of looks like a frame to like a futon. Yeah. Some more core samples over here though. There's this is it? Oh, maybe. Possibly. Yeah, it's not. They're not going to be. They're not going to be riveted, because it was 1930. 1930 is when this mine was discovered. So, but it's quite the glistening. Almost looks like little gold flakes everywhere. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but
all destroyed by fire.
yeah, they did say that a lot of it was destroyed by fire, vandalism. Are those clay burned bricks?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, cool. So these bricks are pretty old. There's a mine in Abbotsford called the Clayburn Mine, which is pretty neat. It doesn't really look like there's much here, guys. So we're going to continue our way up the mountain. It's about another kilometer hike, kilometer and a half, give or take, to get to hopefully the upper, well, level 10. So we'll see you when we get there. Alrighty, guys, we made it to the 10th level of this mine. So let's get on inside, level 10, and go explore this old mine. Alright, guys. Alright.
Can't tell
So quite a bit of water, but I think if we stay on the tracks and the ties, we'll be okay. All right. So right inside here, I'm just going to turn around and show you guys the entrance.
Did you just step in?
Yep. Turning back around. Right away, we're coming up to a wind door.
Those are footprints.
Yeah, that's kind of neat, eh?
Like very like look at.
Yeah.
I wonder if we came up from the other level and then.
Possibly. Uh-huh. That would have sucked. All right. Big ventilation piping there. A little bit rough section above us. Very rotten timbers. I want to say that this adit was kind of refabbed back in the 70s. Some really neat mineralization there. It's huge. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I've never seen that before yet. So here's just a little junction for passing carts. So when we came here the first time, we our lighting just the lower adit level 15, it seemed really dark. So we ended up just turning around. So we went and got a new flashlight, and we picked out the biggest one we could find. So this is, right now we're on 1500 lumens. This should bring her up to, I believe, 3500. There. It's a Titan Genesis, if any of you guys are interested on buying lighting. It's working really well. It's lighting up really well. Getting into very dark material here. And neat geology, that's for sure.
Another
Little junction. Oh, that's off. That's like a ring for like a coupling ring for the airline or something. Water line. It's very mucky, but considering how bad the one is lower, there's some really dark rock here. Look at that. It sprung a leak. Kind of funny. Pretty big supports above us. Some metal sheeting over there. This is probably a pretty loose section. So we're about 500 feet into this adit, according to the newer surveying marks. Pretty big adit. Probably say it's about 8 feet tall. Almost about 8 feet wide too. There's some writing here. I want to see what that says. Not so sure. Here we go. It's a little better. Some pretty tiny little supports up top. That was maybe just to hang airline, or I'm pretty sure this mine had electricity. I think the lower adit you can see lighting. No, this is fun. Oh, we got some neat mineralization here, on the wall. That white stuff.
That's probably what I was smelling. I thought it smelled sulfur.
You see a little bit of a quartz vein here. I don't know what's there. This lighter might be a little bit better. This is a copper, zinc, silver, and lead mine. Thank you, Chyanne. Newer reports show signs of gold, but this is mainly a copper mine. From the mine reports that we've read, this one goes in, I'm pretty sure, about 1.5 kilometers. Chyanne will put up the exact number on the screen, but the lower adit goes in 2.5 to 3. I do have my boots. We do have boots though. Just hang on. Back up. Okay. Come to the, let's go on the right. There's 6.5 kilometers, over 6.5 kilometers of underground workings here. The main haulage at it being the largest at a little over 2.5 kilometers. That'd be basically walking, give or take, around 6 city blocks underground, which is pretty crazy to think. I'm just gonna sneak behind you, pass you for a bit, Chyanne. Quite a few foot tracks in here, so people have been in here. Supposedly there is a raise from the 1500 level, or sorry, like 15 level to level 10 here.
700 feet.
Yes, 748 feet, I think.
Is this the one with collars at the top?
Perhaps. Oh, we're getting into a bit of a wider section here, where they put some timbers and stuff. Little storage area. Oh, this is another little junction, I think, here.
This one comes off the other way.
Yeah. You guys can see that. Oh, I see some, oh, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I see some reflectors, so hopefully we're coming up to something. Maybe our first stope, or sorry, not stope, our first chute or a junction, or maybe we're coming up to the raise. Big tracks, probably about 2 feet across. Unfortunately, with these bigger or higher lumen lights, they only stay on their high setting for a certain amount of time. Oh, we got Not so sure what this is, but maybe where they would hang line or like a little first aid section. Not so sure what that is. But we're definitely getting into something up here, Cheyenne. A lot of timbering. Oh, we got a junction here too. Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah. All right, well, huge collapse here. So we're at our first junction. That's looking ahead, and from what I can see up there, it looks very collapse. Here is definitely collapse. That's got grease in it. You see the gray. But yeah, that's a big collapse. Now they did say that they were wanting to do a raise on the south end, which I don't know. Again, it's hard to tell underground. But it was unsteady ground, so they aborted that. You can see that the timbers still go. Well, they were there, but then they've all now just caved in. So, no going that way. So turning back around. Got and a sample box here for their ore sample. So this was maybe just a exploratory drift, and then it collapsed, obviously. Nothing in that pail there. Some more timbers here. Another little just storage area over here. Some cabling, and there's a few probably where they're doing some sampling. You can see the hole right there, and then another one up there. Oh, there's maybe that's a piece of dynamite box right there. You can see part of the dovetail there, right there.
That one?
Yeah. But oh, there's a
What's that?
pencil, a carpenter's pencil.
This. Oh, it's like metal.
Yeah, little, just probably like some parts for oil carts or airline. Yeah, little couplings and stuff like that. Some wedges and okay, so this is definitely pretty rotten. These are big timbers, big ones on top. So I'll just take a little peek in. I don't think we're going to be able to go any farther, Cheyenne. Yeah, it looks collapsed. Big time. This is timbered up. This is really loose. That's all. They have so much metal piping above us. That's all metal, wood. So this is extremely loose ground. Really gross looking fungus. Lots of mold, but that's collapse, guys. It stops right there. It's collapsed. Yeah. It is like fairly recent because the ground looks really like wet and almost like cementy like, but it's collapsed. Take a look. Well, guys, unfortunately, we're not going to make it any further in this adit. So we're going to head back out to the entrance and make our way down to the lower level. So stay tuned. So we didn't see this. It's kind of funny. We didn't see this coming in, but this is another entrance to the mine. It's all boarded up. Very loose rock. Lots of airline here. Flashlight in my pocket. Oh, a lot warmer out here. So there is, I think, total here almost 10 levels. You can see the airline going up top of that of the adit there. We're not going to go explore the upper adits. There's over 100-man camp further up the mountain, probably another 1.5 kilometers or so. But we're going to save that for another day when the snow is melting more, because we want to bring the metal detector up here and do a little bit of metal detecting around the camp. So we're going to head on down to level 15, and we'll see you guys when we get down there. So we're just down here at the lower level. We just walked down to make sure that our bikes are still there, and they are. So we're just having a quick snack and hydrating ourselves, and we'll get up to the level 15. So this is in level 15 that we're going to go explore next, and this is a huge trestle. Maybe at the end, this is where they dump some of their ore. There was an ore bin there. Maybe this was just where they would dump waste rock. Not 100% sure. It's pretty deep. So like once upon a time, this was definitely raised a little bit. And over the years, it's just eroded, but you can kind of see there that at one point in time, it was a little bit higher off the ground. Beautiful. Just, it's great to see the tracks and just running off the side of the hill. Beautiful location. It's our first real hike of the season. We're definitely feeling it. But let's go on inside level 15 and go explore and see what we find. Seems wetter. All right, flashlight on. Looks deeper. It's right there. All right. Welcome, guys, to level 15. Oh, Cheyenne, can you come here for a sec, please, and grab this? Just watch your head because of the metal. Get right down your hands and knees. Stay down. I'm kind of starting to fall here. You got it? Thank you. It is filming. Oh, God. Rubber boots are just... I look like a hillbilly.
No comment.
Leave your comments in the comments section, guys. All right. Okay. Thank you. Now your flashlight is turned off, just so you know.
My head is on.
Yep. Wow, this is I think a little bit deeper, which wouldn't make sense, but make sure it's not over the boot. Ooh, that's close. Oh.
This is way deeper. This is amazing. Yeah. You got an inch.
We'll get on in here if we stick to the side. So we haven't been here for about a week. And definitely the water level is way higher. Should have brought waders, but I'm just going to turn around. All right, get this flashlight on. There. Both of them are soaked. There we go. There's our rubber boots for you guys. This is a lot deeper.
Which means it's totally blocked. That's why water's cooling in here.
Yeah. It's okay. It's going to. We do know.
You want to just go down because
Yeah, I'm
this
just.
is just water.
Seems colder today. When we get to the where it dries out, we'll take our boots off and at least just empty them. Yeah, should have just kept their other boots on. It's for the hikers, make it feel warmer. So we're coming up to a big wind door. Sorry for the sloshing of the water, guys. Eventually it did dry out, and then on the other side of the collapse it was wet. Turn around here, big ventilation fan. There's some light bulbs. It's very chilly. To our right, it's really deep. It's probably over our knees on that side. Yep. Now we're in levels that our rubber boots can handle. You get up ahead here and drain the boots. Yeah, it's your socks probably. That's weird. We could turn this into an ASMR, walking in wet rubber boots. This is definitely a much larger adit than the one we were just in. This would be the main haulage level. Probably about 10 feet across, and again about 8 feet tall. Big ventilation pipe beside us here. And then we got our water line and air compressor line on the side here. That's a rubber hose, so that's probably the air line for the compressors and stuff, and the drills. This flashlight's working great. You can see how fast the water, it's like a little river in here. It's not too often you see supports on the side holding the track rails, almost just like supporting them.
It was smart though because it really allows the water to exit.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting on the tracks.
Coming up to our first kind of timbered section here. These ones are a lot bigger than the ones that we were just in. These are probably like a 12 by 12. There's a whole bunch more right here. This adit was, they came in the 70s and did some work in here. Worked on some areas where it was all caved in, and but just gonna turn around, guys, and just show you Chyanne here. It's a good thing we got the Rode microphone on just so we can pick up that sound extra clear today. Well, from exploring mines, guys, and our hikers and trekking through this in our hiking boots, I would say it was a lot warmer than wearing rubber boots. So it's horrible. Someone was playing tic-tac-toe up here. And our fucking... You've got to be kidding me. Okay.
I guess you can't plug it in to your thing.
Well, that's not going to keep it. We'll have to charge. So I don't know how long this is going to work for. So Titan flashlight will work for maybe 20 minutes. Maybe it was shutting off because it was getting hot because I had kept on. Well, this is... Reset your flashlight, Chyanne. Did you go through it, like, and cycle through everything? Okay. So we're coming up to the first collapse, guys. All right, just watch the boards with the nails. Okay.
bag is more. It is. This, yeah,
This could
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm like, yeah, I almost don't remember those timbers. So this is where this is all coming from. Again, very, almost like a paste. It's hard. I know it was bad. I can't remember if it was that bad. Like I remember walking there and I knew we maybe would have to go. Just gonna kind of reevaluate, guys, and we'll get back. I'll be able to kind of tell a little bit. Just stay there. I don't know, guys. I did have to do this. I do know that, and I do remember coming to here and saying that this is the sketchy spot because it is collapsed above my head. Very just rotten timbers. Come on. Well, guys, it's collapsed up there too. I can't see because, again, shitty Titan flashlight. And just reset the flashlight. Well, guys, that water is over our boots. That's so deep. I think this is worse than it was before. I don't remember any of that. Don't remember any of that loose kind of debris sitting there. I wish I could see further, but it's definitely, there's a collapse there. But that's deeper than what it is. So our oxygen monitor has been kind of tripping off too. Chyanne keeps telling me that going off, so we're not so sure if that's just from breathing on it. So for our own safety, guys, this is a pretty wet and dangerous mine. I think we're gonna call this a day. We're sorry we couldn't take you any further, but with mine exploring, you got to know when to call it quits. And I think this is one of those times. So we'll shut the camera off and get on outside. The water dumping into your boots. Yeah, I'll pass it to you once I get up there. Got her. Just careful.
Splash, splash.
Watch your head. All right, thank you. All right.
Better to go in there.
Yeah, just watch your side there. It's very chilly. Oh, ay, ay, ay. Yeah, quite the junction here. I was showing Cheyenne as we came in. This is a track switch, and you can see the split here. Could go that way. It actually is a three-way here. Go that way, and then straight. So once the snow's gone, we'll come back and check this area out again and see what is underneath all this snow here. But we're just going to get our into our hikers, and then we'll check in with you guys again. Well, everybody, I guess that's going to be our video for today. We're sorry that it didn't go in too far, but that's mine exploring. You'll put in all that effort, come over 6 kilometers up the mountain, and unfortunately it's caved in, too dangerous, and that's that. So thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And give us a thumbs up, a comment. Heck, if you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down. Either way, it helps us with our YouTube algorithm, and it'd mean a lot to us. So everybody who has commented and subscribed, we really appreciate it. We just want to give a special thanks to a couple of our subscribers, Greg and Eric. They've been kind enough to share some of their information that they have, which is, well, we've been able to get to places like this because of them. So we appreciate you guys. So thank you so much. And oh, neat. You see, Chyanne's found a little insulator. So, and thank you guys. We really do appreciate everybody that has decided to follow us along on our journey. Don't forget to share our videos too, and you can check us out on Instagram. It's kind of our behind the scenes and before we get in the mine. So if you want to just kind of see more of our day to day, Cheyenne will put our Instagram right here. So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you in the next adventure.